So, or if anybody will even watch. This is my very first live on here, so I thought I would do it with a partially made wreath. So, because I'm super nervous. And then people can refer to it. I'll post it so people can refer to it if they're interested in making this. I'm making a little, an Ariel Little Mermaid Wreath, and it's in custom order. And I started putting on my mesh. I'm using a 14-inch wire wreath, and I used 21-inch green mesh. And I am using, for the ruffles, I have this blue. Here's the problem. This is 12-inch, and I hate using 12-inch for my ruffles, but I wanted to use a lot of the mesh that I have left. So I decided to use my 12-inch, but kind of make it smaller, like a 10-inch. And the way I do that is, and this is what it ends up looking like. I'll show you how I do that. So I take my 12-inch and I'm going to cut it. Let me move this out of the way really quick. 1 second. Cut this 20 inches. Just scrunch it up down the middle. Okay, there I have it. And then I just grab it underneath, and I want to grab like 1 inch on each side. And I take these little tiny rubber bands. And I know that you could probably use a pipe cleaner, but this works good for me. And I just wrap it around it. And then when I put it in, I have these already made. When I put it in the wreath, I just kind of open it where the edges are. Hopefully you can see this. There's a leg in my video. Okay. I pop it right in here. And I kind of put where I have the rubber band, I push it down a little bit so that it's a little bit off to the side. And it looks like I'm using a 10-inch. So, figured no sense in wasting that 12-inch when I can use it for this. Okay. There you have it. And also for my rolls, because I'm doing rolls in every other one, I'm using this mesh, which is really pretty. It's a blue and a green. I don't know if you can see it well. This is a 10-inch, but for my blue rolls, that's the 12-inch. So obviously the rolls also, they don't look good to me, really good, if they stick out too high. So I went ahead and did the same thing. I rolled it up And then I put the rubber band about 1 inch on each side. So let's see how it looks. I already pre-rolled this green and blue. And I'm going to lay this down because I like to use my little easel whenever I'm decorating it. But for this part, it's easier to do it this way. So I just push the area where I use the rubber band. I push it over, and I just stick it right in there. And I pop it in. And it looks like I'm using 10-inch. And then I'm also putting in ribbons. I am using, and I wanted it really glittery. Oh, my phone, my internet's screwing up. I keep seeing it reloading. So I wanted the wreath to be really like sparkly and just flashy. So I chose the glitter, 2-inch green, and then I have the a blue, like a very light turquoise blue, and then a darker blue. So I'm using the green on all of them, but I'm switching off the turquoise and the blue to every other one. So this one, and I'm also going to have a ribbon, or not a ribbon, I'm sorry, a bow. I have a bow that I'm going to put on here, which I already made. I didn't have any more of this, I didn't dovetail this last ribbon here. Made it like a V. Forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I didn't have any more of this ribbon to do a bow, so I went looking through my stuff and I found one. Because at first I wasn't going to do a bow, but then I had a couple of these, and I'm like, oh, I really love that. I think that would look so pretty on a bow. So I went ahead and found some ribbon for that. I just pop it right in here. This one, I'm not going to put in anything right now. I'm going to continue on the bottom because I think this is going to be my bow area, I think I decided. So I just have a few more ties that need to be taken care of. I'm also using mesh tubing. I'm using this light turquoise and a green. And all I do is I make a figure 8. This. Okay. Close to a figure 8. Just like that. I'm going to cut it right there. Now, this tie actually is, for some reason, kind of small. Let me just adjust something really quick here. And I cut my ribbons down 14 inches, 13 or 14. I usually do 13 or 14. I'm going to put this in there with a ribbon because the tie is super small. This just adds a really cute look to it. Okay. There we go. All right. So let's see. I'm putting the ruffles in every other one. So this one's going to be tubes and this one's going to be ruffles. Just stick right in there. Okay. This is going to be really pretty. I hope anyway. It's a custom wreath for Little Mermaid, Ariel. I couldn't find, I was trying to find the other little characters that go with it to put on here, and I couldn't find them, so, because I was wanting to get this done this weekend for her. But in order to get those other characters, like Sebastian, and I would have to order mine. I'll show you the mermaid that I chose. In here. Okay. Need to do one more tube here. Hold on. Move this out of the way. And to do the tubes, I'm cutting them 10 inches. And just roll it up. Like that. Put it right on top of the blue one. I'll spin it around. I usually prefer to use tiered wreath forms because I prefer a really puffy, big wreath. I really love them. But I gotta order more, and I have these which work fine. They work fine for the children wreaths that I'm making. I have some unicorn wreaths When I'm done with this, I'll show you one of my unicorn wreaths. The 14-inch wire wreath form seems to work just fine. So, okay, so I need to do one more of these. Oh, I have one made already. That's enough. Pop it right in there. Excuse me. This is my first live on here, so I'm super nervous. I feel like my hands are shaking. And I'm trying to just be relaxed and do what I normally do, but I just feel so nervous. But I've had a few people ask me what I use and stuff, so I see that a lot of wreath makers go live, and it was suggested that I go live. So that's what I'm doing. These tubes are really going to be mushed right there. I need one more there, and then I need, that's where the bow's going to go. So let me set this aside. I'll set it right here. Keep moving it around. Let's do one more roll. I stick it right in my easy bow maker to hold. Whoops. I don't like rolling this 12-inch. Not very easy. And again, because it's 12 inches, I'm going to it's wanting to mess up. I'm going to attach it with a little rubber band, inch on each side, so that it looks more like a 10-inch, because I don't have any. Then I'll just plop my other one on top. Spin it a little bit. On that one, I'm leaving empty. And the last spot, right here. Unraveling, no. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to put the ribbon. Again, I'm using the green on all of the ties, and I'm switching off the light powder blue turquoise color. It's like a powder blue turquoise with a regular blue. Just every other one, switching them off. Then I am putting the mesh tubing, every other one. Gives it a nice look. So after I finish the ribbons and tubing and these, I'll show you the mermaid. That one. Just love this glitter. It's messy, but it's really pretty. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Oh, what happened? Sorry guys, this is my first time, so I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, I don't know what happened. I was trying to do something. Hold on, sorry. Just trying to. I am trying to share this. Okay. I've never done this before, so I don't know. When I'm done doing this, hopefully I can edit it so I don't have all that lapse in time. Okay, let's get back to this. I'm excited to get it done, see how it looks. In my mind, I have it pictured, so I'm hoping it turns out just the same. Okay. So, we'll see. I thought about, oh, well, maybe I should make one before I go live, just to make sure it looks nice. But then I was like, well, I like all my wreaths to be one of a kind, and I want to get all this imagination in this one wreath first, because it is a custom. I'm hoping it looks good. We'll see. also started a YouTube channel, creepy holiday stuff. I have some other videos on there. I don't have all my wreath videos. There's just a few because, you know, I just started, and so if you'd like to, if you're not following my page here on Facebook, come follow me, check it out, and then go to my YouTube channel and check out my my videos. But on my Facebook page, you can see all my stuff that I make. I don't just make wreaths. I also draw and paint. So I make canisters, and usually cartoon characters and stuff. They're really cute. They're a little small. They're like this big. Usually I do those. I have quite a few customs for those because I just love doing them too. And I make a variety of different kinds of wreaths. You know, I started doing children's wreaths. You can do condolence wreaths, welcome wreaths, wreaths for all occasions. Just check it out on my page. And I'd really appreciate it if you could share my video, share my page. That would be great. And I'm still, you know, semi-new, so I sell locally and at craft shows. And I started in Etsy, but I haven't put anything on there yet. I have to order all my shipping supplies and get up to par with the shipping costs and stuff. I want to make sure I get all that right before I just pop in there and start selling on Etsy. So I hope to have that. I was supposed to have it a lot sooner, but didn't happen. So I figured, well, when I start doing my videos, Facebook Lives, I think I'm going to get my Etsy started. So I've been looking at stuff I need to order, and oh my gosh, I'm out of the green. Look at that. Okay, I only have these two left. What a pickle that is causing me. But that's okay. That's okay because I can get more, or we'll just see how it looks with the bow right here. And what I can put in here. Dang it. I don't know how I missed that. Okay, so I'm going to stand this up because I have to see a visual on where I want to actually put everything. Okay. I'll have to go through and fix all these a little better after. Alright, so let me show you. This is what I had bought. I bought this. Super cute. Super, super cute. I got them at the Disney store. I couldn't find anyone that I liked at any other store. This was really good quality, 18 inches. It's really nice. So I didn't want to just stick it in the middle. You know, I didn't want to stick it there because, I don't know, I don't like that. I wanted it to be more of like she's swimming, you know. So I was nervous doing this, but I did it. I chopped her in half. I chopped her in half, and I sewed it and I hot glued it. It looks kind of clumpy there, but I wanted it to make sure it was really secure. And I attached 26 gauge floral wire on each corner there, and I did just the same underneath her, and I sewed it and hot glued it, attached the wire, because of the effect that I wanted to have. Which, let's see, I hear my doorbell, my grandbabies are here. son, other grandchildren and daughter-in-law are out there. They'll answer it. Hopefully. Sounds like it. Okay, so this is the bow I made too. I don't want to put this in until I get the bow, or until I get the bow in there, or until I get the mermaid in there. Okay, let's see. What do I got going on here? Alright, so this is the bow I made. The colors are not exact with the wreath. I didn't want to, I wanted to do different anyway. I didn't want to have the glittery bow because I have all this, and I'm sure it would look really pretty, but I didn't have any, and I saw this that I had in my cabinet, and it's like, you know, I like that look. I like the color. So we'll see. I get it on there. I put some little pearls. I love these. I use these on a lot of wreaths. I love it. Then I went ahead and added this to match that bow ribbon. And there's that piece, and it has a pretty green in the middle. So I just measured 5-inch loops, which I guess you would call a 10-inch bow. No, 5-inch bow. I don't know. 5-inch bow, not 10. Or maybe, what is it? Let's see. Yeah, 10-inch because it's 5 on each side. Oh, my stomach's growling. And then the green, the deep green, I did 4 inches. So for 8 inches across. And this is where it's going to go. So I put 26 gauge floral wire. And I don't know if I said I did this all on my Easy Bow Maker, which all wreath makers out there know what this is, which is this. Love it. I use it for a lot of stuff. I have mesh in there when I'm making rolls. Okay, let's get this in there and see how it looks. Oh boy. I hope a lot of that sound's not coming through. The kids are being noisy. Oh, hi guys. Can you guys hear me? Can you let me know if you can hear me? Dawn or Denise? I hope you can hear me. This is my first time doing this, so I'm super nervous. Just a thumbs up or a yes that you can hear me. That would be great. Actually, Denise, this is custom, is what she requested. So you can let me know, Denise, if there's anything on here that you don't like. Uh-oh. I don't see anybody saying they can hear me. Let me just... Can you guys hear me? Oh, for me. Alright, so I'm just going to attach this back here. I don't want it to sink in too far. I'm just going to attach it semi. Let's see. And I'll have to fluff it up and readjust it and stuff. Hopefully you can see that. have to fix this when it's laying flat a little more. Let me just Nobody's responding if they can hear me. Let me try. Now I'm worried that it can't be heard. Let me turn my volume up on my computer. Now I can hear it. Okay. I don't know. I'm hoping so. Sounds like it anyway. All right, so I'll refluff this when I lay it down. But okay, so now what I want to do is I want to see where I'm going to place her. And I have some other things too. I have other stuff that I want to get in there. Where are my other things? I don't want to forget. Because I'm nervous, so I might forget. Alright. So I want it to look like she is swimming. Sorry, give me a second because I have, this would help, but I don't have a ribbon there if I put her tail here, but I'm worried that might be a little too heavy on this side. Oh, I like that. I think I like that. I was worried that it might be too much on this side of the... Let me turn this. I don't think you guys can see it. Let's see. Okay. Let me see. Let me open these up. And I'm going to lay it down so that... See, that's why I started the video with partially done, because I have all this and I don't want to make you guys sit there forever with me trying to figure stuff out. That's why I try to get some of it done. Okay. Make sure it's in here enough where you can't see any of the cuts or nothing. I want it like that, so let me attach this one so it'll be easier to work with. You know, I love doing all the wreaths. All the wreaths are fun to do, but I really, really enjoy doing these children wreaths. They're a lot of fun. Okay, so now I'm going to find, I'm going down to my wire frame, trying to, with these little skinny wires, not super easy. Let's see. Hi Gabby. I hope you guys can hear me. I was asking Denise and Dawn if they can hear me, but no one's responded. Okay. I'm attaching this side, and it's wanting to bend. Kind of, let's see. I'm wondering if there we go. Let me take a look at how that looks before I adjust her in there. Ariel. Alright, so here's her tail. Wow. Tail's right there. Not seeing. I'm so worried, you guys, that you can't hear me. Oh, I know how to find out. Hold on, I'm gonna go ask my sister or my daughter-in-law really fast. Okay, be patient. I'll be right back. Janelle. Janelle. Can you hurry up and go on my Facebook Live and tell me if you can hear me talking? Because I asked on the comments, but I'm not getting any comments. Yeah, I gotta get back. Okay, sorry about that. I just got to make sure you guys can hear me because I'm not getting any messages. Okay. So, you can? Okay, I'm not getting any messages though. I don't know why.
She's saying it's like a little delayed or something.
Yeah, but tell her to write a comment. Okay. Because I'm not getting any comments. It's weird. Anyway, okay. Hi Chanel. Hi Janelle. So I'm doing a custom wreath for an Ariel Little Mermaid. And I was just, for those of you that just popped in here. Okay, thank you Janelle. She just said she can hear me. Yay. This actually is for my cousin Denise, who has joined us also. And I got an Ariel. I was showing everybody. Got it at the Disney store, and I chopped her in half. And I explained all the stuff I did to get it to look like this, because I wanted it to look like she's swimming. So I'm gonna turn it facing me so I can get a better eyesight on how I want her to look. So just give me a minute. I don't want it to look like she's like super long and skinny. I want to hide where I cut it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Can you see that? Oh, there's a delay. Okay. Dang it, my internet keeps delaying. Okay, so I like that. There's such a long delay for me to ask. Thank you, Chanel. I just saw you saw it, thought it was cute. It is. I have a lot of other things I'm going to put on it, so I'm going to go ahead and get her tied in like this, I guess. So I added some length to her, actually, which, not a whole lot, but if you look at her, or no, it's probably about the same. I don't know, it looks like it's longer. I don't know. I like it like that, though. I was worried it would be too much on the bow side, but it's not. Okay, let me just find these wires because I have to attach her to the frame. Give me a second. Let's see. I would really, really appreciate it if you guys could share my video. That would be awesome. Help me get a little more publicized. I think I took her down a little too low. Yeah, I don't want her that low. Excuse me. It's hard to do this. Probably about right there. I can tell already I'm going to have to hot glue some areas here for her. I think right there is good. Because she's a little top heavy. Okay, I'm going to attach this securely. No, it stays right there. Okay. And then her other one. Let's see. Wow, this one's not easy. Okay, other wire. There. Okay. Sorry, this is taking so long. The tail was really easy to put in. Hey, I know, Chanel, they do. I think that the little pearls on the ribbon really make it look nice. I was going to add some pearls also around the wreath once I get everything else on there. I think that'll make it look really pretty. Alright, I think it's on there enough for me to be able to work with it. Let's see. Alright. So, as soon as I get her situated, I'll go ahead and turn it to where you can see it better. Okay. Alright. Put her hair off to the side. Okay, I think I'm going to have to, I don't want her hand to ruin the ribbon or the bow. I'll have to flip those up later. Okay, so I'm going to have to hot glue her head. It's the only way I'm going to be able to keep her stationary for me. Sorry, you're seeing the back of it. I just got to hot glue this really quick. A little bit on the back of her head. So I want the effect that she's swimming. Hopefully you get that. I'm just holding her head here to get it attached. Okay. So I also have, I found this. I had it on a masquerade mask, and I thought it would look cute. You know, maybe like, you know how there's netting and stuff? I thought it would look cute like that. So I'm going to spot glue that in there. Grandbabies are being noisy, sorry. They're just having fun. They don't know Grandma's filming. Okay. I'm gonna secure her better, but I won't do it during the video because that would take a little too long. Okay, so all right. So some other stuff I wanted to add. I have these. These are just super gorgeous, so it's gonna look really nice. I'm just gonna randomly place these. Let's see. Not too far back. Right there. I like to put my stuff in first before I glue it. I don't want to permanently put it in there and it not look good. Let's see. Okay. Maybe over here. Let's see. Gosh, my hand still feels shaky because I'm so nervous. This usually takes me a while, sorry. Oh, it's not showing the glitter on this side. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize I was blocking the screen that whole time. I'm just trying to adjust these to where they'll look nice. It's a long one here, so maybe I'll put it right here. That might be too much coming out of the tail. Let's see. There, I like that. And maybe it's like either here or here, but let's save that one for last. I'm going to go ahead and get these in because I like where they are. I always do this. I'll pull it out and it's like, wait, where was it? That's what I did right now. Dang it. We'll put it there. That looks good anyway. And put a good amount on there. Let me hold that for a second. Oh wow, you can see all my gray hairs. Dang it. I'm watching it on my my computer. Okay. Isn't that pretty? It looks really cute. And then this is going to go right there. Hold that for a second. I thought a starfish would be really cute too, but I don't have any starfish. Oh, that's not standing up like I want it to. Sorry. Wow, that feels... Some of these little picks that I use, man, if you get too much glue on them, it weakens them. Hold it there for a second. Okay. I have to probably re-glue this one because it's, let me attach them. I don't want it to fall while it's drying. Okay. Alright, it's still gonna, I'll have to check back with that thing in a while. Alright, so in all of the ties, I wanted to add these little things, and I know it's not coral obviously, but I get that effect in my mind. It's like, oh, you know how you have a little coral on the bottom of the ocean, and so I was going to stick these all in there. Try to give it that oceany look. Okay, so let me cut some more. Excuse me. You want to hear something funny? I was even more nervous going live because I had saw quite a while back. I don't remember what all the video was about, but it was funny because the person was live and they had bent over and they accidentally passed gas. And I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to bend over at all. Can you imagine how embarrassing that would be? And it's live, you know, what can you do? Anyway, just thought of that. So see, gives it a cute little look. Hopefully you can see this good. Can you guys do me a favor and click the like button? I think that might help. You know, when Facebook shows your videos and your posts, seems like the ones that get likes and shares and comments are the ones that show up more. Hot gluing these right on in. Where my ties are. Hopefully you can see it good. I make a little circle kind of where my ties are, pipe cleaners, so I can hot glue my stuff and stick it in there. Seems to hold a lot better that way. Okay. Okay, let me up here. Got one there. One here. I really like the look of those. Those look cute on there. Need to get some more. Oh, I have another one of these too. You can put it on there. My elbow. I have this terrible. My elbows hurts when I use my pinching, like using these wire cutters. Hurts. Okay. Hi Maggie, how are you? Maggie, this one actually is a custom order, so it's already sold, but I do have another Ariel that I'm going to make another one. If you're interested, you can let me know, or you can talk to me about it at work Monday. So this one, I was first going to price these out like my unicorn wreaths, but the material used, they might be a little bit more. I have to price it out when I'm completely done tonight, so it won't be any more than $70. I hope you guys can, you know, I couldn't figure out how to make the camera show landscape, you know, for you. Tried everything, couldn't figure it out. Gosh, I really like that. It gives it a really nice look. So when I'm done with this one, whoever's wants to see my unicorn, I'll show you my unicorn. If you go to my Facebook page, you can look through all my photos. I have albums where you can see pricing also on my wreaths. And I have albums of wreaths that are available for sale. And then you can also go to my album that are wreaths that are sold, so you can see the kind of stuff I make. And like I said earlier, I sell local and at craft fairs and stuff. But I started an Etsy account, but I haven't put anything on it yet because I'm still trying to figure out how the shipping and all that goes. I have to get the right size boxes too for my unicorns. So I will have that up and running very soon. Very soon. So that I could sell to people that are interested, that are not in my area. I'm just going to have this turned away from you for just a couple minutes here so that I could put these little blue flowers that I'm pretending are little corals, like in the ocean. I think I need one over here. I'm really loving the way this looks. Oh, glue is just spider webbing all over the place. All right, so I have one there. I need one here. Okay, that's the top. Let me make sure. I want to make sure that all the areas that are visible, you can see these on. Ow. Burns. Alright, turn this back so you can see it. Okay. Got one there. There. I need one right there on top. One more. Okay. Whoa. Did I just move the camera? Hope I didn't mess it up. Okay. Alright, so now what I want to add are the little seashells and stuff. So I'm hoping, let me see if you, there's such a lag on my computer that just making sure you could see. All right. All right, let's see. So let me lay this flat for a second so I could see where I'm going to put seashells. Uh-oh, that one just fell down. Auntie out there is going to have to help him. Sounds like he bumped his knee, I think. One seashell there. Probably be more sturdy on the ribbons. There's not a lot to grip on these seashells or the hot glue, you know. I have a sand dollar, but I'm not sure where. want to put it. I only wanted to put a few too, not too many, you know, just a few. Got snagged on something. There we go. Good over here. I might not use that sand dollar. I'm going to put this little thing. So cute. All right, so I believe the last thing I'm going to put on here are the pearls to match the ribbon. Okay, I think these are dry enough to where I can stand it back up. And on my tails on my bow, I just did them at an angle. I didn't want to dovetail them like these because this material curls in easy. So I just wanted it to kind of hang like that. So okay, so let's see. Maybe I should put the sand dollar up on top there. You can see I put the other shell right here. Love her tail. Let's see. See, this sand dollar has a little crack in it. I don't think I'm going to use it. Never mind. It has more than just a little crack in it now. I guess it was weak. It just snapped. Let me find another. I think these are called copper shells. I'm not sure. Wow, look at the color on that. Oop, where'd it go? It stands out really nice. Does stand out, but I don't know if I should just stick to. Yeah, I'm just going to stick to this one. Kind of matches the other, although that color is really pretty. not too much, just a little bit. Sometimes less is more. All right. So this could be a long process putting the pearls on, because I don't hot glue every one of them, but I do hot glue quite a few. So I will see how I want it on here, and then I'll hot glue it after I finish the video, because I know that no one's going to want to sit through all that. I like to just kind of drape it around. I can get it between tubes, that'll help it too. And glue them right in between them. What time is it? 2 o'clock. I have a party to go to. I'll leave here at 5, so still gotta clean up. If I don't get home too late, I'll do another live. It'll have to be a late night live for any people that like to stay up late and watch how-to videos on wreath making. Just depends on what time I get home. I don't know if I should go over the ribbon. Maybe not. Go around her. Just a little everywhere. All right. So you got the gist of it. I'll probably do a few rearranging of the pearls, but I'm pretty sure I got everything in there. Just do a few touch-ups with the bow and fluffing it up, and then I'll glue all of those on there, and I think it's done. Hopefully you can see it. There's such a lag in my computer. I'm going to keep it like this and make sure you get a good view of it. I like it. I think it turned out really pretty. Let's see. Try to hold it to the camera so you can get a better view of everything on there. You can see everything. She is a little Ariel Little Mermaid Wreath. I hope my cousin likes it. Alright, I'm going to show you really quick one of my unicorns before I say goodbye. This one is my favorite. I haven't put back on it yet. I do put backs on my wreaths. Try to choose a pretty color. There's one of my unicorn wreaths. I have 4 of them done Purple one is sold. So you can see her. And good. So when I do if I come do a live tonight, or if I don't do it tonight, I'll do live tomorrow. I'm going to do another unicorn. I also have tigers. I got to do some tigers. But I wanted to do a yellow unicorn, yellow themed, so we'll see how that looks. But anyway, there you have it. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, let me know. Please share my video. I'd appreciate it. Go to my channel and like it and follow me. You'll get to see all my creations I make. I also have a YouTube channel, creepy holiday stuff. And for anybody wondering my name, I was going to change my name, but I've been using that for quite some time. I originally started doing this Halloween stuff and making spooky ones, and I was having so much fun. I'm like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and give myself a name, and called myself Creepy Holiday Stuff. And then I ended up doing some other things and enjoying all the other creations, and I'm still walking around with Creepy Holiday Stuff names. So it's like, well, there's a few people, quite a few people actually looking at stuff that, know that name, that I make wreaths from the craft shows and stuff. So I was debating on changing it. So for now, I'm just going to keep it. But anyway, thanks for joining me. I will see you again. Bye-bye.